All right, so I'm starting this recording at 4:20 p.m. That's funny, I guess. So, you know what? This is a fucking horrible intro. Just welcome to the video. Let's start. This story time takes place just the other night, actually. So me and my friend were hanging out. One of my friends, he's moving soon, so we decided to hang out. I hadn't seen him in a minute. We were going to try and get the whole group together, and we were going to hang out in the hot tub in my friend's backyard. So I get off work, right? And my friend, we'll call him Matt. Shout out Matt. I've mentioned him before. He comes and picks me up from work, and he doesn't have a car at the moment, so we start walking around, and one of our friends, it was his birthday just a couple days prior, so we're like, you know what, we're going to get him something for his birthday, and Matt had told me that he asked him what he wanted, and he said he wanted a cart, for his dab pen. So we went to the dispensary, and we went to get it for him. And Matt and I went half and half on this cart. Speaking of which, Matt, if you're watching this and I still owe you money, text me. But I'm going to try and send you that money directly after the video is done recording. So we get this cart, and I'm just kind of looking around the store. We got a mango-flavored cart, if anyone was wondering. But I'm just looking around the store, and I find these, pear-flavored, edible gummies. And me and Matt considered getting them. We're like, hey, we could take these tonight for, the hot tub and stuff. It'd be fun to just kind of, chill, you know? And Matt's like, yeah, we could do that. Or, let's look around the store, though, to see what they have. So we end up finding these drinks. For those of you who don't know, THC drinks do exist. I think they're pretty common now, but they had a couple in the store. So we're looking at all the ones that we could get, and we stumbled across something that was honestly, terrifying. So we found this drink that was just called Deep Space. It didn't tell me what flavor it was or anything like that. The employee just told me that it hits hard. So naturally, me and Matt are like, okay, yeah, let's get that. So I do. We get that, and we're good to go. So Matt and I had originally planned on consuming this Deep Space beverage in the hot tub, but when we got to my friend's house, his parents and his entire family were kind of just chilling there. So we didn't really feel like just popping open the Deep Space thing. That didn't really seem like the move. So we saved it. We didn't eat it. We didn't drink it in the hot tub. We kind of just hung out. The entire group showed up. We just hung out in the hot tub for a little bit. And after the hot tubs, we did have to get out at a certain time because my friend's dad had to work in the morning. He didn't want us being loud. So we had to get out, and we all went to the park together. And once we got to the park, that was when me and Matt decided was the perfect time to drink this Deep Space shit. We go half and half on it. He drinks half, I drink half, until it's gone. We drink the entire thing. And, we start playing some grounders on the park, which is a genius fucking idea in the middle of the night to have someone close their eyes and run at each other. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's what me and my friends used to do back in the day, and it was a really good time. But the thing is, the drink wasn't quite hitting me. I don't know if it was hitting Matt, but it wasn't hitting me. And I felt completely normal. I didn't feel, high at all. I just kind of went about my time with my friends. We walked to the gas station nearby, got some drinks, some snacks. Then we eventually called it a night, and we all went home. But it's when I got home that this whole event kind of took a turn for the worst. So I go to bed pretty much immediately. It's pretty late. I'm pretty tired. So I go to bed, I get changed into my pajamas. I lay in bed, and I just start feeling a little weird. And I just feel after a while, I just feel like I'm floating. I feel like I'm not in a bed. I feel like I'm floating just in some void somewhere. Now, if any of you guys know what sleep paralysis is, and even worse if you've had it, it's not a good time. But what happened next was a good old case of sleep paralysis. So I had fallen asleep while I was floating in a void, I guess. And then I woke up, and I have this clock that it shows me the time on my roof. And with sleep paralysis, you wake up and you can't move. You're awake and you can look around sort of, but you can't move. And you kind of hallucinate, and it's really fucking scary. But when I fell asleep or was floating, it was 1 a.m. And when my eyes opened, it was 4. And I couldn't move. And I was still feeling weird. I could see my bedroom, but it looked a little not correct. It looked like it was kind of moving around a little. I still felt like I was floating. And, the best part about sleep paralysis is the hallucinations. So I don't know if any of you know what the boiled one is, but I'll put it up on screen. It's this fucker. So yeah, basically my hallucinations showed me this thing, and I just couldn't move. I just had to stare at it as it stared right back at me. And that felt it went on for like an entire eternity. And it was like saying something, but I don't know what the fuck it was saying. That's like the scary part, because I'm pretty sure the boiled one is from some like analog horror series. But like his whole thing is like if you stare at him, you like can't move and shit until like the doctors find you just like dead or something. I don't remember the details, but like that's the scary part, because like I couldn't move and I saw this fucker. But as sleep paralysis does, it eventually went away, and suddenly it was morning, and, you know, we were chilling again. Moral of the story, if you see a THC drink in a store that's just labeled Deep Space and doesn't tell you what the fuck it is, it's probably just a good idea to not drink that, you know? Like, drink something that tells you exactly what it is, instead of just being a black can that says Deep Space and nothing else. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. You all know the drill at this point. At least I hope you do. Thank you for all your support. I love you all, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.